Hello friends, it's Techman Pat. Hope you are doing well. Today we are reviewing the Powerbeats Pro from Apple and Beats. But technically speaking, it is Apple. I'm going to refer to it as an Apple product. They pretty much bought them and everything about it now is very, very Apple-y, which actually makes this product really good. So let's get into it. This is the Powerbeats. It is a sports type setup of headphones, basically earphones. You can put them over your ear. They have a nice little band, or rather little clip thing that can go over your ear and makes it very secure. Inside here we've got a little rubber tip that goes in, and there's plenty of exchangeable tips in the box for you to customize to your ear, and hopefully one of them at least should fit. Now the beauty of these is they are completely waterproof, or basically, look, you're not going to be dropping them inside a pool or you're not going to be swimming with them, but if a little bit of water or rain gets onto them, you'll be all right. If they fall into maybe a pond or something, you fish them out pretty quickly, they'll be fine. They come in this very, I would say, giant case, and I've heard a lot of people complain about the size of the case, but to me it actually doesn't bother me, and the reason for that is these guys over here have a 9-hour battery. I've never had to put it back in the case throughout one day of use. I just keep these guys with me in my pocket, on my desk, or wherever I am. So most of the time when I'm using these, I ride my bike about 20 kilometers, 25 kilometers, and the whole time they're in my ear, they don't fall out. And the beauty of it is that I don't actually feel them. That's important. If you're riding a bike or running and you feel these kind of weights inside your ears, I don't think it's very comfortable, and I can definitely not have that experience on these. These are very light and feel very comfortable in my ears. Obviously they're hanging on my ears, and the nature of this kind of makes that weight of them spread out throughout the ear, and it's very comfortable. So this box doesn't actually hang around in my pocket, and it really shouldn't for you anyway. This isn't one of those things that you're gonna carry. If you're gonna carry a set of headphones, get the AirPods, because they're small, light, they don't have much battery, but they're there to keep in your pocket, pull them out, listen to music, make calls. Now I have made phone calls with these. They are very good. The quality was really good. The actual person on the other side could hear me very well, and I could hear them very well. The only thing I would say is because of the design of this, with these little rubber tips here, when you put them in your ear, it does kind of block out the outside world. So when you're on a phone call, you can't really control your volume very well. And that's concerning if you're in a public space, but if you want to make a call very quickly, or you are riding or running and you've got to speak to somebody, these will be absolutely fine. The quality is really good, and even in the wind, and I tested this while riding really quickly and speaking to somebody on the phone, what it does, it cuts out the wind, but as soon as you speak, it can hear your voice and then cuts out that wind again. So it's got a lot of control over noise, and it works really well in extremely windy situations. I was very impressed. I was able to have that quick conversation with that person. I'm not saying I was going on an hour-long conversation with this person, but I was able to get the information across, and they were able to hear me fairly quickly without struggling. So that is a huge plus for it. Now that 9-hour battery is not a joke. I was done with a full day's worth of work and a bike ride, and I did not have to put it back in the box. I was very impressed. I made phone calls, I listened to music, and I just sort of kept them around, connected to my phone via the Bluetooth. Now I obviously have an iPhone, which makes this 10 times better. This has a W3 chip in it, or W1, whichever one it is. It doesn't really matter. Does it really matter what chip it is? No. It connects to your Apple phone really quickly. It pops up on the screen as soon as you open it, and it's 10 times better than any Android integration I've seen, apart from Pixel, but again, not everybody has a Pixel phone, and obviously Google Buds. So this has a great integration with Apple devices. Now, if you don't have an Apple device, this will still work, and it'll still have the same amount of features, except your Siri integration, which we'll talk about in a minute, and obviously the battery power showing up. Now, latest version of Bluetooth of Android devices has been able to show the actual battery, and I saw that online, I read about it. I'm not sure, I haven't been able to test it because I don't have the latest Android phone on me. So, Siri, is it any good? Well, here's the thing. By getting these headphones, I've been using Siri so much more, because when I'm riding, I usually have my Apple Watch and I usually flick, change a song, or maybe answer a call. I don't have to do that now. I just call out Siri and I say, hey, change the song or play the next song or do whatever, and it does it really well. And like I mentioned before, even in windy environments, this absolutely hears my voice and changes the song. It's a little bit slow, like don't get me wrong, I say it, takes a few seconds and then the song will change, but that's not a problem. I'm still just riding away or running or doing anything. I don't have to reach over from my handlebars and change it, which works really, really well for me. This actual case, I know it's large, but what it does have is a 24 hours worth of battery. So as soon as you put them in, you'll be able to recharge it and you've got a whole lot of recharges to do. I haven't had to recharge this as many times as I've had to recharge my AirPods. But then again, it is a bigger case, it has a larger battery, it is also lightning port, so keep that in mind, you're gonna need another lightning port. You do get one in the box, which is really good, a nice black one, very stylish. Now, one thing I wanna mention about the case is actually putting these headphones back in. One of the things I've realized is that you'll figure this out, but it's sometimes a little bit finicky. People have said it's finicky, and I thought I'd go into this thinking it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be annoying, but it really isn't. Once you figure out which one goes to which side, you drop it in, and the magnets take care of the rest. There are only 2 pins to worry about, and you can drop them in, and as long as you sort of foot it in right, you'll have no problem at all. And to be honest, I haven't had a problem. I haven't been like, ooh, struggling, ooh, you know, because when I was a kid, I used to have those little triangles that you'd put into a little hole that's a triangle and a circle, you know, you'd make sense, right? So I don't see a problem with it at all. The box is fine and the way it goes in is fine. It is just a large box, that's all. But it's probably gonna be in your gym bag, or it's going to be in your bag when you're riding, or you won't even have it at all because of that 9-hour battery. Let's talk about the price, because this is where the problem actually starts. You get a very nice set of headphones. The quality is fantastic. The design is pretty cool. These little buttons on the side that do control, and I do like, and I prefer the clicky buttons. It actually makes me feel like I've done something when I touch it. I actually can know when I've done it. We've got volume up and down, and we've got volume up and down on this side, but you can match them up to do other things. And then we've got buttons to press on the side to stop, start, and all that jazz. You can again change this in the settings. Sound quality, fantastic. So much better than AirPods, so much better than anything I've ever used. Comparably, there's $50 earphones that I reviewed last week. The quality almost matches up. Like, it's kind of sad because this is where the price comes into itself. This is a $350 pair of earphones, headphones, whatever you want to call them. They're expensive, they're crazy expensive. The only reason I got these is because I had a voucher for JB Hi-Fi and I didn't even buy it from Apple. They're expensive, $350. But what you're getting for that $350 if you're an Apple user is Siri integration, great connectivity, amazing battery life, waterproof, I suppose you would call it, great sound quality, and a design that feels really, really good and works really well. I mean, sometimes you get a really great looking design, you kind of use it, doesn't work very well. This is actually useful in the field, as they say. So the price is a bit of an issue, but I'd have to say that if you are willing to spend that much, you are going to get quality and you're going to get exactly what you paid for. There is, I can't imagine anything wrong with this product right now. I would think the one thing I would like to change is potentially a different tips, maybe plastic ones that you could put on, just so I can hear my voice instead of being completely cut off from the world. And it does cut you off. It may not feel like it is, but it definitely does when you actually speak and use the phone. And one thing I would change is the price. I think an appropriate price for these guys is about $250 to $200, and that's comparable with a lot of other devices on the market. But right now, these are the best earphones in the market for sports enthusiasts or sports people, athletes, whatever you want to call it. These are the best. And I say this in a bit of a, yeah, they're the best because of the price. Unfortunately, yes, these are the best, but they're also pretty much the most expensive. Friends, thank you very much for watching. Hope this has been a little bit interesting for you. I know Powerbeats has been out for a while. I only just got my hands on it. It is a great product. It's a very expensive product. I'm sure to keep it because of the price, but if you do pay for it, you will not regret it. And that's all I wanted to let you know. If you're still on the fence, you're not going to regret it. Man, Beats isn't even paying me for these. I should be getting commission. In any case, guys, thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, that's my commission. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments. And if there is any other headphones that I should check out, do let me know, and hopefully I can get my hands on it. Thank you very much. I'll catch you guys later. Bye.